if you look on the right side, do you see the chair coverings that come down to the floor? Now, if I sat in the chair and I went to back up, I could tip over. I could pull that covering off. So these are the things in terms of risk management that should go through all the different phases that we're going to talk about. What is the safety? What is the security? And all of our countries have to be much more concerned with security than we used to be. And thank you for having our president visit your president. I understand you had no work for 5 days. I understand. The traffic must have been wonderful. Just wonderful. But I was watching and I thought, that is really good. I'm glad there was a good synergy between the two. All right, here are the 5 phases of event management. This is what you have to remember. And no matter what country you go to visit or you go to work, these 5 phases are important in event management, but not just in event management. They're important in terms of marketing. As I looked at the list of people, most of you are corporate event managers. Now we'll talk corporate and social today. 100 years ago, I was married to a gentleman who was director of marketing for a major advertising agency. They were the same 5 phases. They called them a little bit differently, a little different names, but they were exactly the same 5 phases. So it's not a term, it's not the 5 phases, which Joe Goldblatt, who is the guru of special events, and I was privileged to work with him for almost 10 years at George Washington University, and we were partners in that program, and that program spread, as Nora Lynn said, all over the world. So you can go in many different countries, and the 5 phases are still the ones that are the most important because they cross lines. They cross lines into business, into marketing, to advertising, public relations, as well as the creative side. So these are the phases that we're going to give you as a basis for everything that you do in event management. So I tell my students, every time you write a paper, every time you write a proposal, use those 5 phases.